What's up? It's your girl Podcast Bae.
Yo, what's up? This Sax B.
It's your girl Asian Nate.
My name is Hadusa Divine.
You are tuning into a Pair of Lips podcast. Enjoy. Mwah. What's up? It's your girl Podcast Bae, and we are back with another episode of a Pair of Lips podcast. And with me today, I have a very special guest with me today. DJ Tubbs. Was good.
It's good. Pair of Lip podcast.
Yes. How you been?
Good, man. Staying low out the way. Maintaining for real in this crazy world.
Okay. And let people know where they can find you.
I'm located in Lima, Ohio, 419. You can find me on Facebook, Tubbs Wash, TUBBSWASH. Hottest DJ in the city.
Hey. Period. And you stand on that.
Yeah, sure.
So how long? I've been to some parties. We just gonna skip my stuff because y'all know where y'all can find me. Pair of Lips Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, Pair of Lips Pod on Twitter. Anyway, so this guy has been DJing for a while, from my knowledge. I have been in attendance at some of his parties, and I feel like you're able to bring. I feel like you got like a lot of like thugged out music, but then you do something for like the ladies. So it's like, it's a good balance.
Yeah.
So first off, what got you into DJing in the first place? Because I definitely didn't know that you were a DJing initially.
Yeah, see, I grew up just a young dude growing up out south. You know what I mean? Going to south, going to school too.
Hold on, where from out south for those who don't know?
From 3rd Street to be exact. So just doing that, I was just a regular kid, and in my family we always had like get-togethers, even like Mayweather fight, and we play music in the house. So I was the person that would be on the computer playing music for the house. So I used to always have that house vibe in my family first. So that's why I knew I could play like good music and mix good music. Mm-hmm. And I grew up in the 90s, but I'm a young kid still. I still got, I got a 14-year-old, so I'm still adapted to the majority in the world. So that's a good thing. And so my name's still popping because my ears to the streets because I'm from the hood. And plus I grew up in the 90s, so my aunts playing the 80s and 70s, and so I know all that. It's just a mixture for me, and but just playing music for my family, and then my family got a club once. I was just lucky. They didn't hire me to be the first DJ though, so they didn't trust me on that. They hired a real DJ for the first one because I wasn't a real DJ then. I was a house DJ, and the real DJ just didn't do his part for real, and I just stepped in. One weekend, one night, they gave me a chance for like 8 at night to 4 in the morning. And I just rocked the dance floor the whole night.
Okay, so going back to the DJ that was there before you. So how, as a DJ, do you mess up a gig? Like, is he playing the wrong music at the wrong time? Is his mixes not right? Like, is it not the right type of music for that crowd? Like, how can you like kind of, I guess, be considered not a good DJ at that time?
In this case, it was alcohol. So he was a DJ that you a DJ. When you're a DJ, you really hold weight in the club because you is the club. So like 90% of DJs, probably 100%, we ain't getting searched to get in no club. You can't touch me, dude, because I ain't gonna be no party tonight. That's how it is. That's how our attitude is, really. So as far as that, he was just, we got access to the bar. If I'm a DJ, you think I got access to every shop I want in the club tonight? So he just took it too far and didn't do his part. And I got a chance, just being lucky. But yeah, all type of stuff could get you kicked out of. I kicked a couple DJs out of a couple clubs. Just coming up in this world, a lot of DJs have, and to this day, I still get bumped out of some spots. You know what I mean? It's just a respect level, and it's different talents out here. So as a DJ, you just gotta know what to do and how to keep your crowd going when you got them.
So do you have to pay like a lot of attention to like social media to see
Yeah,
like
you
what's
gotta
really
stay.
popping?
Yeah, you gotta stay. You gotta stay out here. Like, I know we on a pair of lips podcast. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Like, even being in a relationship, this DJing ain't for somebody that's in a relationship, family. I don't care what bag you bring it home, bro. As a DJ, it's something that come with it because we know who the drunkest in the club is. We know who the we know everything. As a DJ, females come up to you every night, and you just gotta be loyal to home, and you gotta have somebody that's willing to rock with you to know, like, yeah, he coming home every night. Even if you ever coming home every night, as a DJ, they're gonna accuse you because you was there and somebody's in your face. So it's a hard world for real.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely can relate. Like, since I'm surrounded by a lot of guys in this industry, it's not that many
Yeah,
women. They're like, oh, she's talking to like all these guys. And I'm like, no, like they're like either legit, like just business, or like they're just dope ass people. Like this doesn't mean that I'm messing with them.
yeah,
So honestly, what I've
yeah,
learned, this might not be the same thing for you or whoever else, but I've learned that only an understanding, open-minded person or another creative will understand what a creative goes through. And by
yeah,
creative, I mean DJ, podcasters, musicians, producers, people that's putting those long hours,
yeah.
trying to get our brand off of the ground. And like a lot of people, if they're not in that field, they really don't understand. So
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to understand, and that's why when you got a support system, and just like you probably doing like you. I know for a fact you probably doing everything by yourself, and it's hard to build a support system or know when you got somebody solid around you in
mm,
this industry. Because it really, to us, it's a craft. It's a gift from God, honestly. Because me coming from where I came from, I'd never be like I'd be a DJ when I was 15, 16, 17. But I
mm,
just knew good music and I knew a hit song. You know what I mean? I had that gift. I know even when the song before it come out all the way, I know it's a hit just because as a DJ we got that itch. So that's
mhm.
a God given talent to me. So it's hard to find that support system, but when you got it, man, I'm telling you, it means everything.
It does for sure. And I did want to throw out that you are the first male DJ that I've had on my podcast. The first DJ I had was DJ Prima Donna from the DMV. She was just on one of the very few female DJs that I know of.
Yeah,
Super dope. So just giving you your flowers. Thank you for coming
thank
on.
you.
Being the first male DJ coming on.
Thank you for
I do.
having me.
I have a lot of questions for you because I got her perspective from a woman's
Yeah,
view, but I was wanting yours from a male. So just to go back really quick about like finding somebody that really understands like a creative, how is it for you to, I guess, date being a creative and being out here at nighttime past whatever hours and having to deal with all these different types of women? Like how do you maneuver through it and still able to keep like a love life if you can, because I know it's difficult.
yeah, it's hard. And I done lived out every aspect of it. So just being in it, like I said, is your heart, so you're gonna do it. And you could be with somebody that don't want you to do it, and you could go with that route, or you could do it. And like I'm all about the bag, really. So as a DJ, it could be Saturday, I might not have nothing going on, and somebody might hit me up on Facebook or hit my number, like, bro, I need you tonight. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Whatever you want, like, and my aspect is I'm going to get it. Just so it do come in between family time sometimes, and you know what I mean, I hit that patch too. I didn't been booked every weekend, and there wasn't no going to no water parks and no going to no get my son this weekend or doing nothing like that. So
Mhm.
it's hard, but but it's a very few that probably could say they got everything they want, and that's a blessing if you do as a DJ and you DJ in the 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And I did all the right things. You know what I mean? I brought it back home, left the money on the table. You know what I mean? But it's always them questions. Who was in your face last night? Who was in, you know what I mean? Them arguments gonna always be there. So It's hard.
What about like friendships? Like, have you found yourself in like difficult friendships because maybe people didn't want you at certain parties because they weren't cool with them, or like they felt like, I don't know. I feel like people that are your friends will find almost any reason. If they're not a good friend, they'll find
Yeah.
almost any reason for you not to go out there and get the bag. So I guess my question is like, have you been in a situation to where you found out like this isn't really my friend because they're intimidated by my crafts, or they didn't want me to really get the bag and it was starting to come between a friendship?
Uh, not so much as friends. Cause I've been honored really to be able to be the DJ that people want. So it's like when I'm at a party, all my friends lit, and they always want me. Or if I'm promoting a party, I'm bringing a crowd with just my name or me just being there. I'm bringing probably half of the crowd just on that end. So I ain't never had no problem with that. But as far as DJs in the city, is a conflict right there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Certain DJs and stuff, but it's
And
all
no
about the
one,
money, man.
we're from like a super small town, you guys, like
Yeah,
super small. Like it's not that many opportunities for, DJs or media personalities, rappers. So like, what's some of the things that you ran into in those situations when it came to other DJs? Because for the most part, I don't think people want to step on toes, but it happens to take place.
yeah.
So what's some of those situations that you went through?
It's just build your brand here. I'm still probably besides my man Jay. I'm still the youngest DJ in the city, so the younger crowd go with me off top. So the older DJs really don't mess with me a lot, but I still respect all the DJs. You know what I mean? I can't make it to every party. I try to make it to the hottest party that night if it is a party. You know what I mean? I want the best one, but I can't be at if it's three parties on 4th of July. I only gonna be at one. So there's enough money for everybody, but older DJs knock a little bit, but
Do you think that they maybe are not able to see when their time is up? Or do you feel like they probably don't transition to the crowd that they should be DJing for, and they still try to stick with the younger crowd? And it's like, bro, like your time is up.
yeah, they still. It's just that the crowd gonna speak for itself, you know. So the people that book you or the people that actually come gonna speak for where it's at. But it's just that, like you said, they older. Like for instance, a song could come out last week. The young boy came out with a little diss song. You know what I mean? Me being young, I know that he came out with a song. So if it's a party tonight, guess what I'm doing? I'm playing that song. So it's just that type of aspect from it. And people book me because of that. Like I'm not gonna play a song. I might play a song from a couple years ago. I'll go back and forth a couple times, but I'm not gonna play old music all night. I'm gonna bring it up to 2022. Yeah,
Just sound like you got to stick with the time. Look, older DJs, and look, it's okay to DJ with their time. I don't think nothing's wrong
yeah.
with that at all.
Cause I vibe too.
Hmm.
I said, cause we vibe too. We like I go and I could go all night off old school, and you know what I mean. You know your crowd. So if your crowd, I don't care if you play R. Kelly. If your crowd rocking to that whole R. Kelly song, I'm gonna play another. As a DJ, I'm playing another one back to back. Not R. Kelly, but another song that will have them
Another
dancing
old
and feeling
school
like that.
soulful song, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just that what crowd you got really.
Hmm. So is there any DJs that you look up to, whether it be in our city or like a like really big DJ, like a worldwide DJ?
Yeah. My man Q, he my mentor. He the only really
Guys,
my big yeah. That's my man, and he the only one I really like. I support. You know what I mean? And it's like love there with me and him. We ain't never been first time we met, it was connection. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Actually got an honor to DJ with him this past summer at the Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
Like DJ Tub and DJ Cube at the same time at the
Okay.
same building. You know what I mean? And we just went back and forth, song to song. You know what I mean? It's just love. And me seeing him traveling the world, like I got a family, I got kids, and like I got my son right now, my 14-year-old. So I DJ, but it's like I got a family too, so I'm loyal. Like a lot of people, like why you don't go a lot of places to DJ? Like I go a lot of places around Ohio, but I respect Cube because every time I see him, Cube is gone.
Everywhere.
Like you know what I mean? And it's just respect and love with him. And besides him, it's like you don't get no better in the city. Like I don't see nobody else near me and him. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get to where he at. So ain't nobody around me. So he know ain't nobody around him but me. So it's
Mhm.
just respect there. So
Well, definitely shout out to Q. That's my guy too. I love
yeah,
DJ Q.
that's all love there.
I hear definitely doing his thing. Every time you look around, he is not over exaggerating. If you get on Q Facebook, he's somewhere
He's
different in the
gone.
United States every week. So
And
like,
as a DJ, that's the only dream. You know what I mean? To go on tour with somebody. And like for instance, if you was an artist, you want to go on tour as a DJ. That's our dream. Like it don't get no bigger than that. Like DJ Khaled making his own album, that's a plus. But just going on tour with that's a dream as a DJ. And he making his own tour, doing his own thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's just number respect there.
for
He
sure.
living this dream for real.
So if you were able to travel that much, where would be your first destination to go to travel for? Like whether it's like a club in Miami or a club in Atlanta, Texas, like
Yeah.
where would you want to go? You got somewhere in particular?
Yeah, I probably go to Cali.
Okay.
I probably go out there because it's so many different spots. You know what I mean? Different cities, different towns, different bars. And as a DJ, like we so cocky. Like I know for a fact, if I wanted, like how you said, like you plan on moving down south. Like as a DJ, if I wanted to pack up today and move down south today,
Mm-hmm.
and what's today, Monday? So if I wanted to pack up today, I could go up to any club Saturday, Friday night, and be like, hey man, let me DJ tomorrow. Or get close to somebody, let me DJ, and say I won't charge you nothing. I'll do it for free. And I promise you, one night as a DJ that how cocky we is, one night that's a gig for the rest of our life if we want it. So if I ever wanted to take that chance or a DJ, that's like I won't charge you. I just show you my talent, and then you're gonna pay me forever until I'm ready to leave. So,
Hmm. So would you ever
but
do like a say our city was to happen to, I don't know, maybe put on like a verses or something like for like
yeah,
music artists and DJs for whatever reason, because that's a dope ass idea.
that's a good idea.
Don't nobody steal my idea. But
We coming for you for
but
sure.
would you be interested in that? And I want you to be honest, because we're gonna keep it spicy.
Yeah,
If you could go up against any DJ in our city, who would you go up against? Who would you want to go up against to like showcase your talents?
the girl's first question is Q. You know what I mean? And Q. Well, the second question, Q would be the only person I'll probably
Okay.
do that with because I don't see nobody else touching me, and that just he the person I respect. And I DJ with him on Juneteenth, and everything he played, and everything I played was just like the songs I was thinking is next. You know what I mean? Because when I'm playing a song, I'm thinking of the next song. When you hearing the song, I got the next song ready in my head as a DJ.
Oh, is
So
that
every
how
song he was playing as the second song was just every song that I would have played. So it's like dude, you know what I
like
mean? When
y'all?
he just
I feel like y'all might like be like the chemistry
yeah,
is
it's
there when
like
it like relates to
and
DJ.
it's his traveling that just take him beyond me. You know what I mean? That's why I always respect it because he living the dream I would want to live as a DJ. And it's just like I can't do it. You know what I mean? But I want to do it so bad. I just big in my city. And it's like, can you get bigger than that? I know I can. I just don't want to take that risk. Like I said, going to Atlanta one night and I could be in Atlanta. It's just like Cube could take that risk. But the verses, I do the verses any day.
Okay.
And Cube probably the only one that could equal or surpass me in the verses because it's all about that second song of the DJ. It's never about the song that's playing. Like the song that's playing is the backup song. Like what song can you top that with? Like if I got all y'all on the floor on this song,
It's
what
like,
song can I? Yeah,
yeah.
so it's always that next song, and that's what it's at.
Did you watch any of the verses with the DJs?
No, if I ain't watched the DJ voices.
So it initially started off with like Timbaland
I
and
did. I watched the Timberland one. That's
yeah,
the
like
verses I watched him switch his him and switch on it.
I believe so. Like they're
Yeah,
like
it was
the
him and
ones that
switch.
started it for the most part.
Yeah, that's what started it. I watched that one. And then it was just like artists and like I said, I'm really old school. That's why like when they booked the sipping paints and stuff like that, like I could really like I just did a 7-year-old, 70-year-old retirement and 70-year-old party.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I could do older parties, but cause my aunt Joanne still got me raised me on old school, but I'm
Mhm.
still young and I got a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? And a
So you
10-year-old
got that
daughter.
good balance, like
Yeah,
old
so
school, but
yeah. And when I'm DJing, I ain't scared to play it. So
okay. All right. So I'm gonna transition real quick. Got a
yeah,
game called A Pair of Lips to Say Anything. Different variations of somewhat of the same game. So in this particular instance, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put you to the test. You ready?
yeah.
So you're DJing. I'm gonna throw out a letter, and then you're gonna come up with a song to play next after whatever artist I give you. So say I give you T. Maybe you want to play Trey Songz. Give me a Trey
All
Songz song. But my
right.
next one is R. Maybe you want to play R. Kelly, but give
Okay, I
me a R.
got you.
Kelly song. Okay, you ready?
I
We're
got
gonna do
you.
5. All right, so get in your DJ tub
All
mode.
right.
So my first letter is gonna be E.
E. E a hard one.
I know.
E. You gotta
What?
hit me with another E hard.
Okay. We I give you an easy one.
I'm trying to think.
Okay. All right, so S.
Yes,
You can
yes,
think of some
yes,
S.
yes. I can't think of no answers that's lit. I would say Soldier Boy, the Draco, the make it clap. When he
Oh, the
came
one
on
that
with
went
that
viral
song,
on TikTok. Yeah.
yeah, that song still get. I
Make
get,
it clap.
yeah,
I
that
know
still get on.
some shit.
Yeah, that's it. Make it clap.
Okay. So after Soldier Boy, we're gonna go B. So you got
B,
Make It Clap going on. What's coming on next?
B. That's what I think it would be.
You know a B, like you know the Queen B. Or you can go Coogee. You know, I'm giving you some help right now.
I can't think of no B's that's lit. Artists that started B.
What? You
Artists that started
got
B.
you got Biggie, you
I
got
can't go Biggie.
Beyonce, you got
I would say Cardi B, but I can't say Cardi B. That's a C.
yeah, that's true. But what could you do with Beyonce? Like, okay, after Soldier Boy, maybe you can like
If I'm playing Beyonce, I'm gonna play her song. What's the song with the dancer song she got?
uh
I got
party
them all on my computer.
we like to
No.
party. No,
Yeah, we like the party. The one
not
like
that one.
Candy. It's like Candy because I play it right after Candy. I play before Candy. I like it's like Candy when she doing the dance. But
That the dance you do?
yeah, she be vibing with it. Because I had a dance for rocking, and then I'm playing Candy right after it. But I can't think of the Beyonce song, but they know what I'm talking about.
Like partition? Like is it like a sexy song?
It's a dance song.
Or
It's
is
just like Tori.
she
Yeah,
remade the
yeah.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of it off the tongue.
I can't think of what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. If you talk about that one.
I'll talk about that.
All right, so we got S and B. The next one gonna be C.
Well, see, I'm gonna do Cardi B.
Okay.
I'm gonna do her recent one 'cause she ain't been dropping lately. A lot of artists been holding back on music lately.
Think so?
Yeah, as a DJ, it's as far as hit songs,
Mm-hmm.
they've been holding back ever since COVID hit.
I never thought about that. That's actually a
Yeah, it been like Cardi ain't dropped. It been a lot of like club banging songs. Cardi like it's hard to.
hmm. All right, so if we're gonna go with Cardi, what song you thinking?
The her last recent one.
What was her
It's a
If It's
little
Up?
old now.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the last recent one. See, she ain't came with nothing else.
She hasn't. She was hinting at coming out with something, but we'll see. You know, they always do that.
Yeah,
All right, so that's 3. Let's do L. There's a bunch of Lils, so this should be easy. So after
Lord.
Cardi, Up in the Stuck.
My computer is $1 billion computer because it got all my music in it in my hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I say not little. I want to say little dirt. I say little dirt.
Okay.
I say yeah, little dirt.
Yeah, them little young people love you.
Cause little dirt got some bangers.
I can't get into them.
Yeah, but it if you hear it in the club and you vibe, you probably like, yeah, this sound all right.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. But as far as like playing him at home, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
had to get it be artists like that. Like I gotta listen to because they be want me to play them, and
Mm-hmm.
I gotta listen and vibe to them. And then after I've listened to it a few times, it's like I find the song I'm looking for. But as a DJ, it'd be like that too. Like they make us play artists, and
So
I
you
had to like
really
Lil
can't
Durk.
be like biased towards one type of
It's
artist.
like you
But like,
can't.
I want to hear that song. Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
I could be DJing right now. You come to me like, "Tell play this song," and I'd be like, "I ain't never heard this song a day in my life." You be like, "You ain't heard this song?" Like, bro, I ain't never heard it. And you could be like,
Mhm.
and I'm like, dude, I'm be 50-50 on playing it. And most DJs ain't gonna play it. Like, can't no dollar make us play it. I mean,
Mhm.
you throw 100, yeah, I might throw it in there, but we really ain't finna play no song. Like, so
Right. All right. So for your 5th one, your last one is, let's see, D.
D, D,
Is that what D artist is it?
you gave us a hard letter.
I know. And I thought like D was going to be easy because it's like a common letter. What D's do we got? Oh my God. When they watch this, they're going to be pissed off. Like, y'all know who? Y'all forget?
Yeah, y'all know what D, like, damn.
DMX.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't. That might be like 1-2 parties a year. You might hear some DMX out of me.
Y'all gonna make me lose. That'll
Yeah,
always do it.
it ought to do it right there, but it gotta be the right time.
It do gotta be the right time.
'Cause
Like what?
for real. We're gonna
So
go with DMX there.
I did want to ask you a few more things before you got up out of here.
Yeah, let me know.
When I was talking to DJ Prima Donna, she was
Yeah,
explaining that she had some issues being a woman and getting paid properly. So, have you, as a male DJ, and the industry is predominantly male dominated, have you had any problems with like people treating you different or people not paying you correctly? Or,
yeah,
yeah, what was like
yeah.
one of your experiences and how did you like deal with it?
Prima donna. I always tell a woman this that's DJing. Like I respect any lady that's DJing,
Mm-hmm.
and she will get the bag before I get the bag anytime, just because she's a woman. And
That's
so
what's
any woman that's out there that's listening that's DJing, keep DJing, because I promise you, you look better up there than I do. And if you playing songs like I play, like who wouldn't pay you over me? So I always would tell you to keep doing you and DJing. What was the second part of the question? I'm sorry.
so like when you did run into those problems, like how did you
All right.
come up with a solution? Like how did you fix
Yeah. Uh and this the whole world. This if you rapping, if you doing artists, and I want to say a couple questions after you're done before you let me go to the artists that's coming up the rest of this week.
it?
So you can ask them that. But I make everybody pay a deposit. You have to pay a deposit because I'm booked every Saturday, especially when the weather break. Like these my chill months right now. I'm in chill mode. Like I had 3, 4 parties probably in January, but February is just like I spaced it out, and like I do give myself as a DJ. I don't do the bars no more.
Mm-hmm.
As far as committing myself to a bar or a club, I book myself. You got to book me personally. So I decide if I want to come to you, and then for you to get me that date, you got to pay a quarter of the money. So everybody getting a back end. In the back end, my back end kick in when I'm setting up, when I come put my computer up. Before I play one song, you gotta pay me. So people play like try to play and wait till after the club, or you know what I mean. And there's some people I rock with that I will let you wait till you get the door money, you know, because you already paid your deposit. I asked to have, so you only owe me half, and I'll let you get the door money. You pay me at the end. And it's some people that were supposed to pay me at the end that got out before the club ended, and I'm the last person out. We the first person in the club, and we the last person to leave the club.
Right.
Like every time I ever DJ, I'm the first person there, and I'm the last person to leave. So if somebody leave at 2 o'clock, he's supposed to pay me at the door money at the end. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm calling them the next day. You know what I mean? So everybody had that issue, but I learned to do the deposit game to make you pay half up just for my date. So if you want July the 4th or the 31st, which is Memorial Day, or even whatever holiday, if you want it right now and you know you're gonna throw a party right now, you gotta pay me half right now. And then you pay the rest. Yeah, you pay the rest when I'm there on the day of the party. When I'm setting up before everybody get here, that's when you pay me the rest. Like I said, you might show a couple of love to some people that on the day of the party you dress, you feeling yourself, you might got your bottle, you ready to DJ. You know what I mean?
I feel like
So
somebody that like late on a DJ, like they gotta be like just broke. Like
yeah,
that's some broke nigga
and
shit.
it,
Like
and it, and
really,
it
like
is
these
some,
people come out here and like really give their all and it's their brand. Like you
and
gotta be
we the
a
whole
broke ass
night of the
nigga.
party. When you outside in the line to get in here, guess what was making you want to pay to get in here? The music you hearing.
For sure.
So I'm the life of the party. We the whole party. We the whole club. And if I was to shut it down right now, guess who ain't paying to get in? You not. So why not pay us our money? You
Mm.
know, so as a DJ, it's like we all had that at least every year. I go by the years. I'll be like, dang, I take a loss this year. Or you know when you take a loss. You know what I mean? Like it hit you. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
you put in your back pocket because we bosses and keep moving. You know what I mean? But I might take one loss every year as
It
a DJ.
happens.
And that's how
But
all the
that
good,
lets you know who to deal with for now on and who not to deal
yeah,
with. So
yeah.
it's a lesson
So
learned. It's a loss, but it's really a dub because you know who not to mess with. So it's a lesson
yeah.
learned.
And that's on the back end. You know what I mean? Somebody played you and you had to say, man, fuck it. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I ain't finna keep blowing you up for my money. You know what I mean? That type of conversation
Mm-hmm.
once a year. You know what I mean? I didn't cut a couple friendships off for that type of stuff. Cause as a DJ, and I tell every DJ, bro, it's a gold mine. What we got is a gold mine. We could go buy a building right now. Tonight, I'll go buy a building for Saturday. And guess who's setting up? Me. with my own equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So and then all I gotta do is say to Queen, I trust you, get at the door. You know what I mean? Get the door
Mm-hmm.
money. I'm playing the music. I get 2, 3 dudes to search down and you know what I mean, 5, 6 dudes to walk around here. We done made I done seen clubs make 3, 4 thousand a night, especially if you combine in the bar with the door.
Yep.
Like,
As long as you got security and you got some good music and you got the drinks flowing, man, people gonna come. And you got some women. I
yeah,
think a
and the
lot of
women go
places mess up
right.
because they be having like sausage fest. Like, who wants to come to a sausage fest? Nobody.
You tell the women they get in free till 11. That's why they put that on
There you
there.
go.
Even if the club the door, like I know all the little scandals that they get when they put on the flyer, they be like, "Oh, girls free to 11." If it's jam pack at 9:30, guess what? They ain't letting no more girls up in here. They got all they need. You know what I mean? Now you paying at 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
So that's the game. So
Yeah.
if you booking me, put girls free to 1, even though it might be to 10.
And you gonna look, are you gonna play their song when they ask? I know that's a big thing with DJs. You gonna play their
Yeah.
song or are you gonna be
If
like,
I it see we when I'm DJing is a business. That's why I always tell my ex that I'm so focused on the next song, I ain't worried about no conversation or somebody trying to sit here and talk to me. Like I'm focused on playing the next banger, so or the next slow song. So if somebody asks me, I be forgetting it's a billion songs in the world, a trillion. So if you tell me a song that I might forget of, or I might not have thought of, and it's I'll be like, oh man, that is a good song. Guess what? I'm gonna play that song because you made me remember something I forgot. But if I don't know the song, I'll be like, I don't know. If it's jam packed, it's like, yeah. If ain't nobody in here, yeah, I'll throw it in there. You the only one dancing. You know what I mean? But if it's jam packed, nah, I don't know. If I don't know and never heard of it, yeah.
so you will like play a local artist song if it's not
Oh
like
yeah.
okay.
I I throw all type of even Detroit out of town local artists. You know what I mean? If the song popping, like my brother, like I'm adapted to the streets. Like I'm adapted to y'all, I'm adapted to the people I work with, I'm adapted. I done did country weddings, all you know what I mean, we do all type of stuff. But if I hear a song over and over and it stick in my head, and as a DJ, I'm a fan now. I don't care what it is. Like, and local artists, shout out to local artists in Lima, because
Sure. Hold
there's
on,
a
real
couple.
quick. Who's your favorite local artist?
Really, man, is to be 1,000 is Zen. To be 1,000, because
Mm-hmm.
Zen, I like to sing. I'm a sing. I'm a raw wave guy,
Mm-hmm.
and Zen's he sing a lot. So
Okay.
I really get to sing it. I like to sing and then rap, and that's what the style is right now. You know what I mean?
Singing your
So
heart out in the shower.
yeah, like my son be like, bro, who broke your heart? I'm like, bro, just sing the song. I'm like, dang. I just like the song. But I like to sing and rap and you know what I mean, getting that vibe sometimes. So that I mess with Poe. Poe always number 1, number 2, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And don't really in the rotation on the playlist. And then I mess with Easy Keys, you know what I mean? I mess with the Chop, the real hard hitters, you know what I mean? There's
Okay.
a couple rappers I'm forgetting on top. I mess with Mike because Mike sing and rap.
Mm-hmm.
Junior May, uh, Arena May, and I just
I was
stay
gonna say
on.
get it right.
Yeah, let me get it
I'm gonna give
correct.
you a second to get it
Let me
right.
get that O block.
Okay. Well,
But
I did.
yeah,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. If you had a
uh,
more.
I wanted to tell you before I got up out of here, before you let me go.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for having me. And I know you got a couple artists coming up the next couple days. But what I tell all the artists in the city, all the artists, like I just said, man, you really can't. The only way to get me playing a song for you is that blue cheese. So if you ain't throwing no 100, I ain't even. You can't throw me no 20, 40, 60.
Mm,
So as a artist, as a fan first, because I'm a fan first to the DJ. I'm
right.
a fan. Like I gotta like the song to keep playing it. You know. So uh, what I tell any artist is when you release your songs, put them. Let the DJs break the song. They lost the heart of the releasing the song.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, that's a good point. That's
yeah,
a
they
really good point.
how I feel is as a DJ, it is a slap in our face. How some artists really doing it now. You know what I mean? Because DJs break the song. So as a DJ, you should bring us the song. Let us hear the song. We vibe with the song. We break the song in the bars, the clubs, wherever it may be.
Yep.
And then when you do release your album, you have an album release party. Like and they don't go around it that so we don't as a DJ, I don't if you come to me tonight and be like, bro, play this flash drive. Bro, if you don't get out my face, bro, like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I never heard the song. You tell me to play a flash. I got 100. Bro. Like I never heard the song. I got the floor rocking. You tell me to play a flash drive right now.
Mm.
You
Kill the
know what I
whole
mean?
vibe,
Like
especially if you don't even know if it's fire or not. Like
yeah,
taking a
like
risk,
come
they're gonna boo you, they're gonna boo him. Like they
yeah. And
gonna
he the only one on the floor dancing now. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
have you
dude.
ever had a situation like that to where you was trying to
Yes,
be oh
yes, we have situations like that. Cause they be a buggers. Like we get but like some nights you get people that ask you over and you be like, bro, they serious about like one time I'm gonna give you one hit and go. Like you might come ask me and then I might let you go. Like, all right, I'm gonna play it. But if you come back, they come back, they come back, they come like, bro, you really serious about this one song? Like I'm gonna play it for 10 seconds and cut it off. And then they come up to you like, bro, why you cut it off? Like, bro, I played it. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like
They be wanting you to play the whole song like they're like big artists, but like big backing is on the radio. Everybody know it. Like nobody knows this song. So appreciate these
break the
few seconds.
record. I listened to that. I listened to the Dolph interview, and Dolph said, "Man, it take about. I know you probably said it take about 1 million. I think he said to break a record. When he broke up Preach, you know what I mean? He said he did the independent, and he
Hmm.
broke. You know what I mean? It took about $1 million. Yeah, I ain't even saying take $1 million. I'm saying give it out to the DJ. If you got one hit on your record, I tell them this: you ain't finna break with one album. Like
Hmm.
you might release an album today. You might only have 2 good songs in that whole 14 songs. You know what I mean? When you release the album in April, June, May, whenever you release the second album, guess what you supposed to put on that CD? Them 2 songs that was a hit. So now on the second album, you might got 4 good songs. And
Hmm.
then you push those 4 good songs for about 2 years. You let
Yep.
the DJs break it. And that's when you come out with your album with the best song, the best 2, 3 songs. Like
So it sounds like they're doing it wrong.
they doing it all wrong and they want to just blow up tonight. You know what I mean? And you might get one or two that do that. You know what I mean? Every
That's
year,
luck.
like last year, we had Back in Blood. That did it overnight. I ain't said Pooh Shiesty ain't put his work in because after I heard the song first. You know what I mean? I heard Little Dirt. I was like, oh, this song all right. As a DJ, I'm like, Back of Blood, all right. And it made me research Precisely. And I started listening to other songs, Main Slime, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this
Mhm.
Precisely, all right, man. I started seeing he signed to Gucci, man. I'm like, dang, he did it the right way. You know what I mean? And that was to me the one hit wonder that survived. Because if he do get out of jail, he's still gonna pop. You know what I mean? Right now, he ain't a one hit wonder, but Kodak got the super uh German song out now right now.
Oh, that
You know what I
Gremlin
mean?
song, yeah.
So
Hey,
Super
Kodak definitely
Gremlin,
got
yeah,
some shit in the chamber. He got a lot of good songs.
yeah. And I fuck with Kodak because he sing and rap. You know what I mean? And I had
Mm.
to like these artists over time, but you get these big songs like that every blue moon, like. And as DJs, I'm a DJ that playing all them hit songs. Like I want the hit songs. Like it be songs that's coming up like dang, it's that one slow song right now. It was in my head for like the last 4 or 5 days.
That hours and hours?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been in my head for days. And Vito got this song, a hot song out right now.
He
And I
always
forgot
coming
what,
out with lady songs
bro, it's a lot of
for
good
fire
lady
lady.
songs coming out right now. And like songs like that get stuck in our head and we just respect it over time. But
Yep.
it, we thirsty for them hit songs. Like as a DJ, I only want hit songs like that. Like I respect the Like the what's her name? I know the song off the top of my head, but
All right, go ahead and sing it.
I don't know the song. I mean, I don't know the name. I want to say LMA, but it ain't LMA. It's the other girl. Her.
Summer? Oh, her.
Yeah, her.
Um,
So she got the one to change. It started to see change. I want to say change and change on my whatever it. I don't know what it is. Up
I
top.
know
I'm looking at my
exactly what you're
computer
talking
screen in
about.
my head.
I'm high right
When I'm
now.
talking about it, when I'm talking about songs, all I can see is my computer screen scrolling in my head just to see the song. That's like what's playing in my head when I think of songs.
Mhm.
But she got a hit song, but it took me a while to get hooked on her. Like it took me a long time, like at least 2 years. And she finally made a song, bro, and I could not. Every time I played it, I sung it, and everybody wanted me to play it. But it'd be like songs like that. But when it's a hit song, like I'm gotta play it.
It's
And I'm the
like,
type of DJ. Yeah, and it ain't been like it's hit songs that come out, like I said, you know what I mean? I'll play all type of stuff right now. But like that I don't know if you hip to that Nick Wardo, that smoke song. Who
oh,
wants smoke?
mhm, mhm.
Who wants smoke? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's that
Now he
dance.
got another song with Future. That's hit. That's a hit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Him and Future and Baby got a song that needs some.
Okay, I'm about to check it out.
But it be songs like that. It be artists like that gotta you gotta keep like they make you listen to him. Nardo Wick. And he got a song
Yep,
called
that's
Need
his
Some with
name.
Future. But he blowing up right now. Like it's just like artists like that take a while to get on you, but people make you get hip to them, especially the younger crowd. But
Yep.
ask your artist that, man, when they coming up, just tell them why don't they want to release songs like that? You know what I mean? Not even
Do
like
it
that.
the right way. Why don't y'all do it the right way? If you want success, you got to do it right.
You got that's it. You just get a song, you get a hit song.
Yep.
You everybody vibing off that song on DJ. You get out to the DJs. That song on your CD. You get out to the DJ and
Mm.
you push it. You keep pushing that song.
Mixtapes. I feel like mixtapes aren't like as big as they used to be, and like mixtapes are like I feel like every major legend has went through the mixtape era. And now
Yeah,
niggas is like skipping the mixtapes. They're trying to go straight to
like
album.
EP
It's like
now.
you're not in album mode. Like your songs are not
They
album worthy.
they on EP now, and that's
EP,
what they
no, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what they're messing up at because the mixtape make the crowd rock like literally, bro. Poe gave me his CD. I rock to it. You know what I mean? Well, Poe had it. Now he ain't Poe ain't give me. I had his CD on title.
Mm.
Zans, I had this stuff. I'm a big title guy, so I know people Apple Music, but I'm all over the title, and I get all their music on there. And every time they drop, Arena made. Every time they drop, I just listen to the whole song. And I let them know, like, bro, this song popping. This song popping. It
Mhm.
might be two songs out your whole CD that I say popping. You might put like some riding songs. You know what I mean? You might be riding around now, supposed to be no club songs. But the club songs that's on there, you might put club songs out of 14, 15 songs. You might put 4 or 5
Yeah,
club
you don't want
songs.
a whole album full of club
You know what I
bangers.
mean? So out of them club songs or even the slow ones you put on there, if one of them a hit, you just put it on the next one. Then
Mm.
keep pushing. That's where mixtapes went wrong at. It's like they don't put it on the next mixtape. Now you might got 4 hits. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, they just gotta. I'm gonna put an EP out with 5 songs on it. Like what?
That's
I'm
true.
listen to 5 songs. Like
Yep.
that ain't doing nothing.
And
So
sometimes they be unfinished songs. Like it need a
yeah,
whole different verse.
2 minute
Like
songs.
you
Like, bro, I
use
know,
a
like,
whole different
do
verse.
you
Like what
know
are
that you
you
ain't got
doing?
3 hooks? I know you ain't got 3 hooks on this song, bro. We're 3 chorus, we're 3 verses at. It's only a verse and a half, a minute and a half song. Like, I'm old, so I want
They like
3
they snip it.
verses. I want you singing in beginning of it for like a minute. Now I want 3 verses and you singing out for like a minute at the end. Like, that's what songs used to be. Now it's just like a minute and a half. And there's
Lazy.
some good songs like that. And I'd be like, dang, why he ain't put another verse on that song? Get somebody to feature it or something. But
They
they
trying
just
to do
rushing
the
it.
they're trying to do that Summer Walker tactic. Like when Summer Walker first came out, like she was doing that. Like she was putting out a bunch of EPs and it was like 45 seconds long. And it made people like the reasoning for that, like it makes you want more from the artist. So it was like, oh my God, this is so dope. Like what's next? But it's like everybody can't do that. And especially when you in hip hop, like you gotta really hit it like on a bullseye in order for that to work, because it's not easy to do when you're giving people 45 seconds of your time. Like you got to grab their attention immediately. And not a lot of people have that gift. And
it's all mixed up right now. It's everywhere right now, but we get good songs still. And we just getting criticized as a DJ for picking out the good song. Like 90% of my party gonna be about artists that people. I'm not playing nothing. How a DJ is, if you know this, you gonna know the song. Your mom gonna know the song. Your sister gonna know the song. If all y'all in this club, everybody gonna know. I'm not gonna play a song that only one of you guys know. Like I don't want to do that. So I'm not that type of DJ. So, and that would make me a good DJ. And it's just people don't respect that no more. They
well,
just
they're
want
gonna have to. They're gonna
Yeah.
have to, because they got people like you coming through, and you're gonna keep it real. And hopefully you hand down that advice to the DJs coming up and the artists coming up. And I'm gonna keep that in mind. That question that you want me to ask the rapper. I actually got 2 of them coming up this week, so I will make sure to ask that question. That's like a super valid question. And I agree. I feel like people are really sleeping on the DJs for some reason. This like as of the past couple of years. I don't understand it, because it's like, where will you guys be without the DJs that's breaking these records, that's constantly playing these records at all these different parties? Like for real, the DJs are like the mecca of hip hop. Honestly, like almost more so than the rappers, because it's like without these DJs, like
you ain't getting that played.
Play it. Yeah.
Nothing.
So definitely applaud you for, being a DJ and knowing your history and, doing your research, because a lot of these newer ones, I'm pretty sure they're not doing the same thing. Like it's pretty much just, what's ever popping is popping. But I feel like history is everything. So it's a good thing that you were brought up around, old school R&B, hip hop growing up, because you're able to be a well-rounded DJ. So it makes a big difference.
Thank you for having me at Paralip Podcast.
No problem. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. I wish you the best in on your future and the rest of 2022. I know it's nothing but bright things for you. And for me too. And
I definitely appreciate that. So once again, where can the people find you if they want to find DJ Tubbs?
I'm at Tubbs Wash, TUBBS. That's TUBBS WASH. That's on Instagram and Facebook. And you can hit me up.
You got your booking information on there?
Yep, everything's on there.
And are you willing to travel?
Yeah, I travel all the time. You just gotta be about that bag. Like I'm gonna be in the crowd and I'm gonna rock them from 8, 7, whenever to 4 in the morning. And
okay,
I'm gonna do it every night, different songs. Like you might not hear the same song twice ever.
So one last goal for this year. Like one goal, where would you want to go to DJ in the US just this year?
Only one place. Atlanta is the same thing to me. And it's just I think Cali is just
you got like a club in mind, or a strip club, or a bar, a venue?
I just go and see where it's popping at.
Okay. So stay tuned, Atlanta and Cali. Hopefully Columbus. You gonna come to Columbus, maybe?
Yeah, I come to Columbus anytime.
Okay. All right. Well, as always, you guys can find me on Instagram and Facebook at A Paralips Podcast, and you can always find me on Twitter. Follow with caution. I definitely get my bag on Twitter, but you guys can follow me at A Paralips Pod, and stay tuned for the next episode. What's up? It's your girl Podcast Babe.
Yo, what's up? This is Sax B.
It's your girl Asian 8.
My name is Hadusa Divine.
You are tuning into a Paralips podcast. Enjoy. Mwah.